I'm pretty sure everybody and their mother is going to consider this horrible news. When I first read it, I kind of was sketched out about hearing this news as well. I didn't really think too positively about it. But to be honest with you, once I sat on it, and I thought about this topic, and it kind of came around to me in a better way. Now, according to Charlie Intel, there was a report. I don't know if it's completely confirmed or if this is just, a randomly, kind of close roundabout number that they're throwing out there. But apparently Call of Duty, the whole franchise, generates $3 million every single day. $3 million. Holy, I don't know what I would do if I owned something that generated $3 million every single day for you. The lifestyle that you could live with that type of cash strictly on microtransactions. This isn't just sales of the video game. You gotta think, Activision owns more than just one video game. Call of Duty isn't their only franchise. And on top of every $60 sale that they get for this video game, they make $3 million every day on top of all of that, strictly through in-game purchases. I'm sure half of you guys are already saying, oh crap, this is not news that I wanted to hear. $3 million a day going straight into Activision's pocket. They're probably going to think this is amazing news and that they're just going to keep doing the same exact thing that they're continuously doing. They probably think Call of Duty Modern Warfare is a massive success. They don't follow anything that anybody says. They don't listen to all the massive majority of the community that plays Call of Duty. They look at numbers. And $3 million is a very nice number, especially if you're getting it every single day. So in their eyes, I'm assuming that they think Call of Duty Modern Warfare is an outstanding video game. Now, is this going to affect the future of Call of Duty gameplay-wise, or is it going to, continue to stay the same like Modern Warfare? Who knows? Me personally, I don't think this is that bad of a thing, because first off, this isn't going to affect the gameplay. Money is about the microtransaction model, and to me, seeing that they make $3 million a day is actually outstanding in my personal opinion. Now, like I said, I know it's going to be a hot take, and I know a lot of you guys are going to disagree with my opinion here, and by all means, you're welcome to disagree. I might not be right. This might be the stupidest thing I've ever said, but I think that $3 million a day is definitely going to make sure that the current microtransaction that they have for this video game stays in place. And if anything, it's going to be minorly tweaked to improve the style of microtransactions that we get in Call of Duty. And even if this is so amazing, $3 million a day, then they might just cut the $60 price of their video game and just make Call of Duty a yearly cycle that they release every single year, strictly free to play. It could happen. Warzone apparently is rumored to be the most popular battle royale, or just the most popular video game, honestly. Within the first week, millions on top of millions of players. What, is it 50 million now or something like that? It's some absurd number of people playing Warzone. And you want to know why? It's because it's a Call of Duty title which everybody knows about. Every single human being who likes to play video games knows what Call of Duty is. Whether you enjoy the title or if you hate the title, you know that name. And seeing a Call of Duty game that everybody knows is so popular, everybody's used to spending $60 every single time they see this video game, seeing that it's now free to play with the same quality, the same, actual gameplay. It's not like the quality of the game is getting dumbed down because you're not paying $60. Warzone still plays pretty smooth. If anything, it plays better than the multiplayer. So if they know that it's going to be a game that's Call of Duty, it runs the same exact way, and it's free, it's going to blow up. And when people buy into a video game, they don't want to spend anything more. Some do, but people like me don't. You already pay $60. Now, every once in a while, yes, I might grab a skin of some sort, but I don't want to dump cash into it. Compared to a game like Valorant, Fortnite, Apex Legends, games like those, it's free to get into there. So people are more willing to spend $20, $40, even up to $60, because usually they pay that $60 just to get into the game. But now, you don't have to pay anything. You just get straight into the game and you can play it. And when games don't go the pay-to-win route, and they still keep to, the free-to-play game style, which is hard to see because a lot of times when a game is free-to-play, they make it pay-to-win to make up for their money, because if you make a gun that's completely overpowered but you have to pay $20 for it, and the game's free-to-play, more people are going to cough up money for that, which means they're going to make tons of money. But when a video game can stick to their roots without having to make anything pay to win, this is a good thing, because keep in mind, Modern Warfare isn't very paid to win. You know, all the weapons you pretty much unlock straight through the Battle Pass every single time a new season comes out, and it's free. It's specifically marked free for both the weapons that you earn. And even after the Battle Pass, if you, let's say you didn't grind that season or something like that, you can still unlock these weapons by simply playing the video game. It's as easy as that. You don't have to go off and pay $20 for the gun because you missed the Battle Pass. No, you just go do a challenge for it. And there you go, you get the gun. Nothing is paid to win, really, about Modern Warfare. And the fact that this game can generate that much money off of this style of, you know, I guess microtransactions that they have in this game, which me personally, I really enjoy. Like I said, I don't mind paying for looks, for visuals. What I don't like paying for is weapons that are paid to win. You know, like I said in Black Ops 4, that was my biggest issue. Everything was paid for. You had to pay for every single microtransaction you could possibly get in that game, basically. Or you grind crates to get them, which is a complete luck factor, which encourages people to spend money in their game because they think that if you spend money, you'll get it quicker, when in reality, they're just dumping money straight down a drain for something that they can't even guarantee to get. So with Activision making $3 million off of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I'm assuming that's what it's talking about. Maybe this is just talking about all games together because, like I said, Call of Duty still has multiple microtransactions across the board on all Call of Duty games. Maybe that's just a number for all the titles together. But regardless, that's not the only game that Activision has. Like I said, there's still tons of other games that Activision owns that's still making money for them. So they're making sales off the $60 Call of Duty games, all the other titles that they're, you know, making and producing and stuff like that. And they're also making $3 million a day off of just strictly microtransactions in Call of Duty. This company is making billions of dollars, billions, if not more, because of just basically their Call of Duty franchise. This franchise is literally their cash cow. And what I see in the future for Call of Duty is very positive, because I seriously think that at a certain point, they're going to attempt a free-to-play route. Don't forget the rumors, the leaks that were dropped by the Gaming Revolution. A lot of you guys already know them. I'm not even going to discuss anything else. The Gaming Revolution dropped some extra news saying that Sledgehammer was going to be producing a free-to-play Call of Duty game. Now, do we know this is going to be, you know, a mainstream Call of Duty game? Or is this just going to be a little side project that they release on side of, you know, the next big Call of Duty game? We don't know what the issue is going to be, but regardless, it's a free-to-play Call of Duty game. And if that game does very well, if that game does great, Activision might see some good things in that, and they'll probably see some better numbers, because if they're making $3 million a day off of, you know, basically Warzone, I'm guessing, and people buying into the Battle Pass and then all this other stuff, then I guarantee the numbers will be even better if they just make the full game free to play. Seriously, I can see some very bright things in Call of Duty's future. It's just Modern Warfare was a rough game. I seriously think that things might get better if Call of Duty can find a good form, somewhere where it fits in. Ever since Call of Duty Ghosts came out, it just seems like every single year the community is just completely split, and there's people who love it and people who hate it, and we just can't find a comfortable spot for Call of Duty to be played at. And I just want to see that one game return that could really just bring everybody together and unite. You know, Modern Warfare was close, like I said. Better map design, footsteps being lowered, skill-based matchmaking being tuned. This game would have been outstanding. I seriously think this could have probably been one of the best. But since those things were missed out on, we have to depend on Treyarch to go ahead and put something together that was better than this. And if they could do that with a similar microtransaction model, I really do think that this franchise can take off and be even bigger than it is today, and just be still and continue to be a top dog in the FPS genre. But guys, do me a massive favor and go down into the comments section and let me know your opinions down below. Do you think it's a good thing that Activision got $3 million every single day off of microtransactions? Or do you think it's a bad thing that they're getting $3 million off of microtransactions? Let me know down below, because honestly, I want to say that it's great. I want to say that it's a good thing, and that this is going to bring only positive vibes to the Call of Duty franchise. This is going to make things great again for Call of Duty. But at the same time, I can understand why people don't trust this. Activision has been known for completely screwing over the community year after year after year after year. We don't know what's next. We don't know if they're going to continue to do this. But I just have that little bit of hope to see Call of Duty return. You know, that tiny bit of hope that, you know, this game could become free to play. It could be making more than 3 million a day. And the gameplay would be fire, along with great camos, great skins, you know, fair microtransaction models. I really think that something good can come out of Call of Duty. We just had to see with the next upcoming title if, you know, Activision is going to get greedy with it or if this will actually turn out to be a decent game. But guys, make sure you go ahead and leave a like if you enjoyed today's comm. Don't forget you can always dislike as well if you hated it. And also, if you want to just chat with me or see what I'm talking about with video games or just anything else in life, you can go ahead and follow me over on Twitter at JbowenDaMan. And if you want to catch me live stream, I do that over on Twitch at JbowenDaMan. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.